happy hearts have harmony.
Being spiritual and not religious drew us to psychic.com and its dating section linked in the footer.
It's a new launch, and we want you to register in hopes that you find a lover, partner, and a friend beyond a traditional introduction, breaking the use of cultural perception.
Tell your friends now.
And our commercials? No? We don't get any? Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, my coven. I'm Robin Zodiac, and this is the Robin Zodiac and the Coven Show.
Yay.
Yay, Spirit Fingers. Woo! And today is Friday the 13th. Ooh. Yeah, so, yeah. I've told your haunted story. Remember when I traveled to Cape Town for Christmas?
Oh,
Not this last year, the year before. You came this last year.
Yeah.
Everybody met you then, but the year before. Okay, so, yeah, tell the audience about how I rented this place.
Oh.
And then I had this dream, and I called him up, and I'm like, is this place haunted? And he's
No,
like,
I think you should explain it.
well, he's like,
know.
you should give me a psychic reading. I should have known when he asked for a psychic reading when I was like calling. Is this place haunted? He knew I was psychic.
Really?
Yeah, but he diverted the answer. So anyway, so we went, and your dog was able to stay with us, and there was other properties on the land, and it was like a gated community or whatever. And and you woke up in the middle of the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tell us, what did you see?
Well, I've never seen like apparitions or spirits before. Like I've been able to feel them, but I haven't seen them except this one time where I was sleeping and then like I knew something was there. I don't know how, but I was so scared to like look to my side. It was like the weirdest feeling. Like
Right.
usually you wouldn't be scared to look in the room, but then for some reason I was really frightened to like open my eyes. So I opened one eye. So I opened like one eye. And then I saw a short shadow figure, like, I don't know if it was a shadow or a full-bodied, but it was a man, and he was short, and he was standing right in the doorway looking towards me. And I remember just, like, I just went straight back to sleep. Like,
I know, you told me in the morning.
yeah, I kind of just, like, I don't know, like, I guess I told myself I was dreaming or something. Like, it obviously wasn't, but I told myself, like, no, it's fine, just go back to sleep. And then I went back to sleep. Yeah, and that place was just really scary. But tell me what the guy said about the place we rented, because I think I remember I didn't want to know or something until we left, because we still had to stay there, because he was telling you stories, and then you were like, no, I'm not going to tell you until we leave.
You know, I still keep in touch with Brent. And remember, I made a prediction. I said, you're going to go back to your original girlfriend, the one with the twin boys?
Yeah.
Remember the mother? She would come in the store, and I said, you're going to end up with that girl. Well, he moved, thank goodness. He has a much proper place in Nordock, around the corner from you. Yeah, he's closer to the beach. And he's back with that girlfriend, like I predicted. So,
that's good.
Yeah, so we stay in touch. Brent.
But what did he say about the, like...
Well, he said that the owner bought it out of probate.
What does that mean?
Meaning that it was bought like from a death, you know.
okay.
So, and that there was a homicide. So I had a dream that there was 3 men playing music in the house, and I dreamt the house and everything. Of course, you know, I saw photos before renting it, but I mean, honestly, I dreamt where it was and everything. And I know we've lived in Cape Town before, so I'm familiar with the neighborhoods and stuff. So, but I saw 3 spirits. Like we came back, me and you came back, and there was like 3 men or 3 spirits playing music in the living room. And so that's when I called the owner the next day after renting it, like months ahead of time, because you can't go to Cape Town. It's really hard to find a place to stay because everybody goes down there, especially in Europe.
Yeah.
It's like the California of Europe, so.
Oh my gosh, not really, but yeah.
Well, the weather is. It's very California.
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's
summer.
not in Europe, so it can't really be.
No,
like-
but a lot of Europeans, you can't book a flight because all the
Yeah.
Europeans go down there.
Yeah.
So if I don't get a flight by next month, I'm not coming. But I'm not going to come this year. I'd like you to come back. So we'll see if your friend doesn't come
No,
from
but
Switzerland.
but what happened with the who murdered and
Oh.
explain how it was a short man, like a short old man, like I saw.
Well-
and how did he get murdered?
Actually, I heard it was from an axe. And I also heard that the owner of the property won't stay there by himself.
Yeah.
He always has Brent stay with us in the house. But Brent's blind. He's legally blind. He sees shapes and things like that, but he's blind. So, he was always bumping into the glass sliding door. Poor Brent.
Oh, shame.
But we fed him well. We took care of him. We took him
Yeah.
out for nice steak
He's so
dinners.
nice,
and
yeah.
we took care of our neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's back with that girl. So I'm
That's
very
so
happy.
cool.
He's very much in love, and he's raising her boys, her twin boys. So
I didn't know you guys kept in touch.
we stay in touch. I didn't know you and your nanny stay in touch.
Oh, not really stay in touch. We just spoke like one time recently.
But you see pictures of her babies and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that was very inspirational to me, that you held on to that relationship. And when we had discussed it last week on the show, you're like, she has 2 beautiful babies. And I was thinking, that's what life is all about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like she lives in Beverly Hills now and drives a Mercedes, you know.
Beverly Hills.
Who cares?
I wanna be. Oh, is
I
that
love
copyright?
Weezer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Brainstorm.
Oh, did I?
Actually, that's where I want to be.
That's where. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You
To
try
be. Huh.
Gimme.
Um.
Living in bed.
Hold on. I don't know if there's copyright infringements. in
Oh,
this thing.
stop.
No,
right.
I'm barely even singing the whole thing. I can't sing at all. So
Yes, you can. You
I
do
really can't. No,
amazing
I can't.
music.
No, I cannot sing. That is a fact.
Are we taking
That is a
calls
fact.
today?
Well, I love your music. I can listen to it
Thank
all
you.
the time.
I appreciate it.
And
But you love
Brainstorm,
everything about me, so
of course.
it's biased.
of course,
It's biased.
of course. And Brainstorm's an incredible musician and singer.
Really?
Did you
Used to
notice
be,
at the studio there's like keyboards and drums and
Yeah.
guitars and amps.
Keyboards, drums, all that stuff.
And Brainstorm's like, bring Emma over. I want her to see all the setting equipment and what she could really be doing with her time instead of going to party at
I don't-
college.
Oh.
At college.
Come and check out the studio.
No, I don't even like partying. I'll probably just
Me neither.
work hard.
Yeah. We all get our buzz off of working hard.
Busy.
Busy. Yes.
Yeah.
So, Emma, this is your last Friday with us.
Yeah, sadly.
It's wonderful that you came on the show and you've done some readings in the past. You're not in top form tonight. It's very, very hot. The traffic was horrendous.
Yeah. It's been
Horrible.
a long day.
It's been a very long
But I'm
day.
still participating and enjoying myself.
Yes,
so-
of course, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm participating with my credit card.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Don't
you
say that
are.
out loud.
No, you are.
Did you
but
see
it doesn't
Brainstorm?
matter.
Don't say that out
Brainstorm's
loud.
eyes were like bugging out when I said
Oh,
that.
yeah,
like,
don't say
really?
that.
Well,
that.
I mean, at least it's Emma.
It
Our
is.
expenses have been,
It is.
No, but tell
On-
Brainstorm that I'm selective and I don't buy everything that you
That's
want me to
true.
buy.
Good.
She will want me to like buy everything, and
I
I'll
know.
be like, no.
I know she's the
don't
same
like
way
it.
with me.
I just, I
She's
am
great.
generous.
She is.
You are the
Yeah.
most generous person I know. Honestly, it's
Really?
almost insane how generous you are.
Insanely.
I know.
Yeah.
I am very generous, but I'm also very tricky too
But-
because
I guess Emma is frugal just like I as well. That's good.
I'm not frugal at all.
Oh, now you're not frugal.
No.
All right.
I don't like.
There
I
go
don't,
there goes that compliment.
No, but I do feel really bad. Like I'm not frugal, but I cannot. I get like a really bad feeling if I buy something and I don't love it or something. Then it's like a waste. I don't know. I just hate the feeling of that.
Well, so do I, but I'm just impressed. I'm sorry. Where's the water? That a teenager your age even knows the definition of frugal.
Well, she knows what Béarnaise sauce is, and she was 4.
Gosh, I know a lot of words.
But when she was little,
I think I know some words that like maybe. Well, for sure, my mom wouldn't know.
Well, first of all, I want to brag about you when you were little. Okay.
Go ahead.
Emma was really, really smart. I mean, off the chart smart. Straight A student, top of her class. But they'd always
She was hyperactive?
No, they always gave the awards to other kids because Emma.
yeah.
See, we were talking about this
No,
today.
I know
cry.
how
I would
that
cry.
feels.
I've
It was
never
horrible.
Been,
It was
never,
horrible.
I've
It is
never
horrible.
been
As breaks-
popular.
You have been.
I've never been like popular to the general like public.
Who
you know?
cares?
I know,
who
no,
cares?
I'm saying, but like I was the
overrated.
best in the class, and I remember crying because I would never get an award. To this day, I do not get awards. It's because I open my mouth when I
That's
shouldn't.
right.
But
But we were
they
talking
give
about
the
this
awards
today.
to like the quiet kids who do nothing, and it's like
that listen, that are submissive and
yeah,
quiet.
submissive,
and
exactly, and
that are kids. Well, see, that's the thing we were talking about today, brainstorm, is that a lot of my friends would say, you can come over, but don't bring Emma. And it was because
that's so mean.
it was mean.
So mean.
It was mean. Well, they're not my friends anymore.
Was she
But-
like a
Who was
little
that- was that
Tasmanian
Cindy?
devil or
No,
something?
it's just that
No, but
everybody
was that your friend
criticized
Cindy?
me. Yeah, one of them.
No, but that's because
Cindy was an
that's because I
alcoholic.
hated Cindy.
I know.
No, but Mom, I always
she
liked
wa-
I liked your friends that were good people, and I was annoying around your friends that were horrible people because I didn't want you around them. They were bad. Like her friend was an
You
alcoholic.
see, she was putting in work for you. You didn't even know it.
No, but yeah, exactly. Her friend was an alcoholic, and I was always mean to her and like always being really difficult to handle when I would come to her friend's house because I didn't want my mom like seeing her because she was like.
Well, it was very rare that she did come over, but when she did, but Cindy always like spoke to her straight and she was very nice to you considering, but whatever. But what I was going to say,
What were you
because,
gonna say?
well, it's just that everybody criticized my style of raising Emma because ever since she could speak, she spoke in fluent sentences and she was allowed to have an opinion as a kid, which is totally off limits in society. It's like kids like that are like problem children. And she was very smart and very intelligent and
AC/DC, problem child.
never a problem child. I mean, the
It's a
thing
song.
with
It's a song. You haven't heard it.
But she was wonderful. She'd always ask permission, no matter what, and she'd always
May
check
I
in with me.
please?
And even
Please stop please stop interrupting.
Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I
Okay,
know.
thank you.
okay.
Welcome.
So we went out last night to a comedian.
I'm
concert.
carrying on the
Oh my
conversation.
gosh.
Haven't you ever listened to the Howard Stern show?
This isn't Howard Stern.
This is where I learned
This
my
is-
craft.
this
Okay,
is-
I'll
okay, if
stop.
you
Go
want
ahead.
to. You
Go
can
ahead.
leave. You
Go
can
ahead.
leave if you want.
Go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the type of mom
You
I
guys
am.
can leave, too,
It's
if you
just
like.
like, you know what? She's allowed to think for herself and say anything. I may not agree with it. It's like Trump. I may not agree with it, but I like truthful people that speak their mind no matter what it is. I don't have to agree with it, but I prefer people like that. That's my thing. So I've always allowed Emma, even as a child, to have her own thoughts, her own opinions since she started speaking. And it was not the fashionable thing to do. And in comparison, a lot of my friends that now have adult children, because I had Emma older, most of my friends have, older children. So Emma came out great.
I
you
think
know?
so.
And
I really do
everybody
think
was
so.
like
Yeah,
saying,
you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody was
Both
saying,
of you think so? Okay.
Yeah, everybody
All
was
right.
saying that, oh my gosh, just wait until she turns such and such
OMG.
age. And blah, 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 blah.
Bap, 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 bap.
So, and even going and living with your dad in South Africa, that was majorly your choice. I mean,
No.
well, kind of. I mean,
No, it
the chain of
wasn't.
events
It
that took
wasn't.
place was neither one of our choices.
It wasn't my choice. I was told, like, we have to move. It wasn't my choice.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's-
it was like stay with your grandparents or like move to South Africa. It was like that. And obviously I can't stay with my grandparents.
Well, I didn't want you to stay with them anyway.
Yeah, I know, but
But see, that's
it wasn't
the thing.
my choice.
But earlier in the year, I was telling your dad that you have to get out of this country because it's too dangerous here. You need to leave.
Well, where have I gotten hurt? Have I gotten hurt in Cape Town or
No, but there was a couple times that, it was
No.
questionable.
no?
Oh, come on.
Mm-mm.
Well, you just don't remember that.
No, I
because I always
remember-
said we're having an adventure. And I'd always play
No,
it
I
off,
remember
but there was quite a few.
pedophiles. I remember being approached by pedophiles, so like I looked up and they were pedophiles, which was
Oh,
crazy.
Well, when you
But
live in a
I've-
small
yeah.
neighborhood, you know everybody. But of course,
No, but like South Africa is way more dangerous, to be honest. Like it just is. That's how it is. It's way more dangerous. And I'm so used to being cautious that on the street
Mm-hmm.
I like hold my bag every 5 seconds checking if it's like still closed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so paranoid. I've never even had anything stolen in South Africa. But I'm just so paranoid
Knock
because
on glass.
because every single friend of mine and everyone I know has had something stolen. But I'm just more cautious. But I still like can't get that out of my head. Like I need to hold on to my bag at all times. So
That's
it's still
good.
like such a habit.
That's
no,
good though.
I'm really proud of you. Even when you got an iPhone for Christmas, 3 or 4 or 5 years ago or something, and you've managed to
I've
hold
never
on.
lost a phone. Dad, I've
Knock on
the
glass.
I
Well,
know.
Dad gave it away.
No, he lost it when he was intoxicated. And then it was found, but then it was found by someone that stole it.
I know.
That I knew. So like long story.
That I confronted in
yeah.
the mall. And
That was
kid,
so funny.
He almost peed his
Oh my
pants.
god, yeah. So anyways, this little boy stole my phone, but I've never lost a phone. What like I don't know. I've had a few things stolen, like nothing big though, but I've never lost something like a phone or anything. So I'm
Let's
really
hope it doesn't
proud.
happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are taking calls tonight. Anybody out there would like a sample reading, call in 323-524-2599. This is Robin Zodiac, and we have a special guest, my daughter, Emily, who's been introduced to the psychic world since birth.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. No, you're very intuitive and very psychic. Especially
Yeah.
when you were a kid. We would be driving places and your car seat, of course, was behind me. And like I would think something and then you would start asking questions about it or having a
Really? I remember
conversation.
that.
I was
I
like, whoa,
remember.
you're reading my mind.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I used to play this game where I would just randomly be like, Mom, what am I thinking about? And every single time, like, you would just say, oh, probably, like, that guy you're crushing on in, like, the 3rd grade. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm thinking of a square.
No, but I'm
funny.
really good with colors. So, like if you hold
Oh,
my
yeah, you are
hand.
good with
Yeah,
colors.
yeah. No, I've amazed people. And I've been to parties where I've been asked to leave because
Do you know the color of my aura?
right now
Like,
it's
can
pink.
you see it?
Right now it's pink. It's peachy pink. But I've gone to parties where people have given me objects and then I've known where they've come from, who gave it to them, or described the person. And,
I know.
and everything.
I
And
see.
and people are like, "You have to go.
Yeah,
you have
no.
to leave the
No, I
party.
swear. Like,
You're
it
too
really gets
frightening.
scary.
You're scary.
No, it gets scary.
You
I
gotta
remember
go."
You made my little...
Emma, stop interrupting.
No, it's
Oh
her
my
show
God.
too. She's
Yeah,
my
exactly.
coven. Go for it.
Oh,
This
is
is how I
that the
raised
coven?
her. This is how I raised her.
Oh, this is the coven.
She's
oh,
allowed
I was
to speak her mic.
I was waiting for the coven. I didn't realize the coven
Yeah.
was here. Oh, okay. Go ahead, by all means.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah, you would make my, like, 9-year-old friends cry because you'll be like...
Oh,
talking
that's
about
right.
Their dead relatives or their
Oh,
dead
that's right.
pets, even.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you could pick up on, like, one of our dead animals?
Oh, I don't really want to. I always think about them living and happy, and Tigger was my favorite.
Oh, my gosh. No, don't even talk
Oh,
about
I miss him
Tigger.
so much.
I miss my
TIRG,
dog.
girl.
I know. I'd love to get an animal, but Brainstorm would never come to visit me.
Get a what?
An animal.
Well, whenever you fight with him, just get a cat, and then you're like, bye.
Well, I can always go to downstairs and visit Jerry. He's so cute.
How's he doing?
You've seen him. He's adorable. He's getting big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like, when I first saw him, I'm like, is that Mighty Mouse? He was like this little 3-4 inch dog.
Oh.
No, he's so cute. Yeah, he's great. He puts his paws around my arm, and
Yeah.
hugs me every time I see him. And then he's bored. And then he runs off. He's like, okay. I get a quick hug and then he's gone.
He's got ADD, huh?
Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. He's a keeper.
He's a keeper.
Yeah. So, lots going on. Emma was wonderful. Before we came to the show, I was having a really anxious day. I was feeling a lot of anxiety.
Oh, yeah?
We had a nice talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good.
My gorgeous. Yeah, she made me feel so much better.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad, too.
No, you make me feel really grounded when you're around.
Aw.
Yeah. Do I do that for you? Do you
Yeah,
feel like
for sure.
safe?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
feel safe?
Definitely.
Like I'll look after you and
Yeah,
no
definitely,
problem.
definitely.
You can just chill.
That's probably why I've been lazy and stuff. Like,
You know what I was
yeah, but you
thinking
have been
last
folding
night?
your laundry and doing laundry, so I
Yeah.
have to say kudos to you.
Do you know what I was thinking last night?
Let me see. Last night you were thinking wished you were with us at a comedy show.
No, actually, I was thinking about getting
A dog?
Tortilla.
getting a what? A
Tortilla.
No, a turtle.
A turtle. Emma has a turtle.
That's close.
I
so
psychically
see?
picked up
Yes.
getting a tortilla.
Right, but you were just a little bit off as a turtle.
Emma has a turtle.
Tortilla is completely flat. A turtle's a little bit curved.
Yeah,
Anyway,
just a little bit.
Emma, talk
bit.
about your turtle in the Seychelles. You
So-
adopted a
Oh,
turtle.
there's not much to say. My grandma just got me when you adopt a panda, you just pay for it each month, and then it's
Panda.
yours, but it's not really yours.
uh-huh.
So I adopted a tortoise,
What was
and I've
his
met
name?
her once. I think her name was Luna.
You met it a couple times. We've been to the Seychelles.
My
a few
name is
times.
Luna.
Her name.
That was our
Hello,
whole reason
let's
for
stop
going
and
to
Oh
the
my God, please
Seychelles.
stop.
Was to meet
Like,
your
Go ahead.
turtle.
Stop.
It's an old song.
We've got 3 different shows going on right now.
All right,
I know
so
he's
anyway,
trying to have his own show.
I am.
Yes,
no.
he's
Thank you
having
for-
a good time.
Thank you for noticing. Anyway, about the turtle. So I was gonna say I'm gonna get you a turtle when Emma leaves, therefore you can
Cuddle it?
kind of be distracted a little bit from her absence, if anything.
No.
But then I started reading. No, I know you'd probably take heart to it. Both of you'd be like, "Oh my God, it's a turtle."
No,
so
I
anyway,
can't see my mom with a turtle.
No?
It's too wet and too
well,
reptilian.
I did some research
Have
into it,
you?
and it's one of the toughest pets to actually have.
Yeah,
it's
for
very
sure, I'm
time
sure.
consuming, and
I had a turtle when I was a kid, and they kept it on top of the refrigerator in this
Shame.
I would take it down, but there was some disease or something, and
Right.
everybody was flushing him down the toilet.
a salmon.
I
yeah.
lost my turtle.
Yeah, apparently they're very notorious for salmonella.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You always have to wash your hands after touching
Right.
them. Yeah.
Oh, you can get
And-
salmonella from them.
Right.
That's horrible.
and they require more maintenance than a dog, believe it or not. So that's why I was thinking is after reading the facts,
ew.
I'm like, that's not good.
I was
So-
telling
Leave the
Emma.
turtle in
I was
their
telling Emma the story
Yeah,
how
forget about the
you
turtle.
wanted a clownfish, and we took weeks
Oh,
and months
yeah.
of research. We
then
still
you're like,
have the
"Nah."
supplies and everything.
Actually,
and
no,
we,
because
we used to go to the fish store.
that
and
takes as much,
talk.
if not more, than a turtle, and that's the only reason I haven't been able to because
A
it's
clownfish?
He
It
wants a
doesn't.
clownfish.
No, my friend has a fish. It's easy.
a clownfish.
No, just
A
normal
clownfish
fish.
is a freshwater fish, which is totally different. It
No,
takes
not
a
freshwater, saltwater.
Oh, saltwater. excuse
Yeah,
me.
so it's like you have to constantly keep the ecosystem in
Mm-hmm.
constant balance. So it's a lot of work.
Just put it in the ocean. Goodbye.
Well, then that defeats the purpose.
Well,
of
that's
having
how I
puppies.
raised
Exactly.
you. That's how I raised
No, but
you.
dogs are bred
Just
to like
put her in
be
the
domestic-
world and goodbye. Come and visit me on holidays and summers.
Flee.
Flee.
Pelican.
Go stay with your dad. He needs you more than I, anyway. Don't you think?
Yeah, shame. He gets so lonely.
He
You're
does.
independent and like
I've got
a
friends.
strong, beautiful woman.
Oh,
and
am
he
I?
just like cries over nothing.
Oh, he cries.
He cries all the
He
time.
cries. I know. Yeah, he cried all the way down the aisle.
Why does he cry so much? It's cute though.
He's sensitive.
Oh.
But sometimes you can't even tell.
I know.
Yeah.
No, like sometimes he cries, but it just looks like he's tired.
I know.
Yeah.
He just keeps rubbing his eyes. Are you crying? No.
He does that. That's.
Yes.
Oh my god, he literally does that so much. Like he'll sit there going, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And
I'm glad I'm not
then he
him right
fakes
now.
a yawn. He fakes a
I'd
yawn.
shut
He's
you
like,
guys
no,
down.
no. And then have you noticed that, like, if he's really
I'd kill
depressed,
the broadcast.
he'll like sit there
button.
like this,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
for an
keep going.
hour. I
Aw.
know, it's so sad.
How depressed is he?
Like depressed enough to need help, probably.
I don't
But he's
know.
like, no, like I'm power of the mind. I'll do it myself.
I know. Well,
Which
he's
doesn't-
been to
Pretty good.
war, and anybody in his
I know.
generation, they all have the same philosophy that they've been to war. They don't need any help. They've already had the worst, so they can handle anything, and that's what your dad is. But after Grandpa John passed, he did take some antidepressants, and
I know,
he was
and
like,
then-
"Wow,
yeah,
I
and
couldn't
then
even
he
tell
told
I was
you-
depressed until I
exactly.
took them," and then he stopped taking them.
Exactly. But it's because you can't drink on them,
Oh.
Is this what the Cummins show
and
is
he
about?
likes to party.
Yeah, the Kevin Show
Yeah.
is about a magical man in South Africa
Oh, okay.
that's brought this beautiful human being, Emily, into the world. And
All right, just double
she
checking.
was completely wanted. And if you talk to anybody that knew me in my teens and my 20s, I wanted a redheaded girl with green eyes. And I wanted twins, but I wanted a redheaded girl with green eyes for
I
sure.
want a little boy.
And I got
like, I'm
it.
dead set on having a boy one
Okay.
day.
Well, by the time you get there, I'm sure you can determine the sex and have a baby from a petri dish.
But I'm already starting to like
You can
put out
design
in the
whatever you
universe
want.
that I want a boy. I just know like I'll get along with the boy way better. It would just be so great.
Yeah, so let's talk about your chart. You had your chart done.
Oh yeah.
And yes, you do get along with boys way better than girls. And
Yeah, well, I read my own chart and like did research on it.
Mhm.
There was a lot of interesting things, but it's like so much I can't remember. But yeah, one of the things it said is that I get along better with males.
And you're a daddy's girl,
Yeah.
obviously. We just went on and on and on about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
So yeah, every time your dad and I talk, we always say, we're so proud of her. She's so gorgeous. She's such a good person.
I try.
I think you do. I think
Yeah.
you do it.
Oh my
More than
God.
try. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I've always, when you had a crush on a black boy, your dad called me. Your dad called me. Oh my gosh, she's hanging out with this black boy. And I said, you know what? Emma has always selected really good friends. So it doesn't matter the background.
Nobody ended
But-
up being horrible. So.
Well, but I told you were going through a phase, You always, I don't think you've
It was
missed
a
any
phase
nationality.
No, it was a phase started by that one person. It wasn't just like
No,
today. I
but
feel-
that's true. There are people that are hetero and then they meet someone of the same gender and they have feelings for that and that person.
I think everything's fluid. Like,
Exactly.
I don't think you can just like put.
I agree. I think it's more and more
Yeah.
now. There's a lot more interaction with genders, interaction. Where we were growing up, we weren't allowed to sit in the same bedroom as
I
a
think
boy
I
or
could admire
and
a
play
woman.
video games.
I think I could admire a woman, but I'm like definitely straight. I don't know. Like I'm really straight.
Yeah, I never doubted that.
Yeah, but I think women are really beautiful.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah,
That's
of
normal.
course.
Yeah. So, and we are taking calls tonight. We're doing psychic readings here at the Robin
Are we?
Zodiac and the Coven Show. And the number is 323-524-2599.
Thank
Are we
you.
even on? Are we logged on to the phone system? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just a quiet night. It's Friday the 13th. I'm surprised. But I'm not surprised with the traffic. It seems like everybody's out tonight. Everybody
Everybody and their
Everybody's
mama.
on the road. Yeah, I was like inching along. Oh, my gosh. So we got here. We're having a good time. And we have Aaron, a new engineer. Are you joining the station, or are you just filling in, or both?
Just filling in for now.
Okay, cool. Cool. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, yes, Emily is getting on a plane on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We've talked about your journey millions of times. Right?
This is literally like my show.
It's your show. You're sitting in the host seat. Didn't you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you sit up straight, everybody will notice you're way taller than me.
I am. I just
I
like
know.
to slouch.
Don't be a slouch.
No.
Wait.
Your dad's already a slouch. Can't be. We can't have another one in the family. Oh,
I'll just be
are you
my dad for a
depressed?
second.
I know. I was gonna say, are you depressed? Isn't that what he
He
does?
sits there all night, and then I walk in and I say, "Dad," and he's like,
Yeah. So, do you have any more ghost stories? I think I've told all mine.
"Have you told the one about the handcuffs?"
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that.
Why?
They disappeared,
yeah, that was
and I
crazy.
scared everybody.
And the cops like ran away.
I know.
Don't you want to explain it?
I just want to explain that I didn't get arrested because the handcuffs disappeared in the thin air.
No, but what did you say? Didn't you like pray?
No,
or something?
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
I think
You were a
told
baby.
me- I think
You
you
were a
told
baby.
me.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about that.
We
That's
just
a
said the
horror.
same
That's
thing.
a horror story. That's not a haunted story. Okay, we have a call. Yay! Let's
Oh,
go
you
to
have
the
a call?
phones. I thought so. What was
Oh.
that? Hang loose?
You must be psychic.
Am I?
All
Do
right,
I have a
here-
call?
Yeah, here's your
Awesome,
caller. Hold
awesome.
on.
He's being cheeky.
Yes. Hi, it's Robin Zodiac. You're on the air. Hello.
Well, good evening, Robin. How are you?
Good. Voice sounds familiar. Who is this?
First time calling. This
Oh, wow.
is Deanna.
Deanna. Wow. You sound familiar. So it's good to hear from you. I'm glad you called in tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You betcha. It's like the
Yeah.
second time that I caught you guys on live on Facebook, and I
Great.
enjoyed you the last time that I listened in as well.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, the first thing I have to say, Deanne, is that it looks like there's a luxury item coming up. So are you thinking about buying something like a car, computer, furniture,
What
high-ticket
did
item?
you say is coming up?
A luxury item. I see a luxury item coming in for you. So
Ooh.
yeah. So it's a high-ticket item.
It hasn't came into my manifestation yet, but hey, I'm open to it.
Yeah, it's definitely on the way. Also, it does appear, Deanna, that you have a book in you. You definitely have a story to tell. So is that about right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, sister. I have quite the book.
And was it something that happened a couple years ago, or was it a long time ago, or have you started a couple years ago? Because I get 2 years as something around a book or story.
Haven't. It's manifesting within me.
Okay, great. Well, I'm writing because there's a lot of writers out there that are not very talented that are so successful. And their secret is just discipline. Just give yourself the same hour every day to sit in front of your computer or, with a pen and pad. And no matter what it is, whether it's poetry or research or thought or a sentence, or if it strikes you to write more, only give yourself an hour. I mean, even if the flow is going, just if you stick to that hour of discipline, you'll see that you can train yourself to put yourself into that creative channel because your body is kind of clicked into that time period. And it's really, really important that you stick to, discipline especially when you write, even if you write it 3 times, different drafts. But I definitely see that things are going to work out for you, but I am seeing that you do have a story to tell. I'm also picking up that you've just come out of a situation with a lot of frustration. It does say that you've had some obstacles. Is this a relationship? Have you exited a relationship, or are you on pause in a relationship right now?
Not a intimate one as
Okay.
far as husband-wise, but a lot of lines and boundaries being drawn in the sand from,
Good.
you know,
Finally.
blood family issues growing up and whatnot, and I just finally started loving myself enough to say, okay, this is not okay, and it's just a boundary thing. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I think that when you're at that point, and I'm getting this psychically too, is that we feel guilty because it's not of our nature to say no or to put our walls up. You know, it's not, I mean, obviously, like
Definitely
you
not.
said.
I'm a natural kind of healer and empath, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just this big heart space that's always given people opportunities beyond what I should have, you know?
Right. Exactly. No, I'm very much with you, and yes, I you know, I'm constantly letting people, you know, prove themselves again or make up. You know, I'm fine with, like, you know, I'm sorry, let's move on. Okay, fine. You know, let's give it another try with almost everybody, right? So, and one thing
Yes,
that I
it's
taught,
changed behavior for
yeah, it
me.
is. It's very difficult to do, but even naturally, it's not easy to do. But one thing that Emma has always complimented me on, and I've taken a great deal of pride in raising her to always, you know, love your enemies. You don't have to be friends with them, but you can send them love energy when you think
Amen.
of them. If you send them
That's
love energy,
that's perfect to teach her that, because a lot of, you know,
Exactly.
forgiveness is taught wrong. It was taught wrong to me, and so I always
Mm-hmm.
just thought it was being a doormat was okay, you know?
But you know, forgiveness.
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Yes, Deanna.
Hi,
Yeah.
Deanna.
Yeah, she's a
Hi,
little
honey.
psychic too. She's not ready to do some readings tonight, but she's done some. Yeah, she's very
Yeah,
intuitive.
sometimes.
Very wise young lady.
Thank you.
She pulled me out of a
I
funk
love that
today.
she sits there with her mama. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm hoping one day she'll take over the show and do what I do. But we'll see. She wants to go
Pretty cool.
she wants to go get a degree and, you know, experiment, meet a bunch of people, get her network going through college.
Do some acting.
Where education and spirituality get bound together is when we're going to change
Exactly.
this planet. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
Exactly. But I was going to say something. I forgot. I got off track. But anyway, yeah, I really do feel that you're getting rid of some toxic. Your house cleaning right now, I have to tell you, it does feel like someone from the past that wasn't very honest with you does seem to be resurfacing in the next 5-6 weeks. So I wanted you to be aware that there's somebody from the past was going to either reach out or purposely put themselves in a situation to see you. But there is someone that's thinking about you a great deal. And I just really feel like you've had disappointment with this person. And there's no going back, but it could be closure for him because I am getting that, you know, he's being hard on himself. And sometimes, you know, like you said, forgiveness, you don't have to take him back, but letting him know that you have no hard feelings could mean the world to him in being able to let go of his bad habits too. So I am seeing
I'm
that.
absolutely open to that. That's cool.
Yeah. Also, Deanna, I don't really talk about medical, but I'm wondering, are you having some headaches or is there something going on, pressure or because I'm getting like behind the eyes. Is it vision or are you having anything going on?
I just had my gallbladder removed with great discernment because it's an important organ, and I know that.
Oh, wow.
But I am 8 days today out of surgery, and
Oh, wow.
I was having dizzy spells, but it's gone now. I was
Okay.
having issues regulating my blood sugar at first.
Oh, right. Yeah, that can, you know what? That might be something that you're going to implement as a new lifestyle change because I do feel like you're going to address this dizziness and these, you know, just always keep notes
Already
or things-
doing it right
Good,
now, so
good,
that's cool
good.
that you bring that up.
Yeah, because I
Yep.
did feel it was in the past, and or I wouldn't have. I mean, I don't normally talk medical, but it does feel like you are on the right track of healing. And yeah, it's too bad that it
Healing
happened.
on every level.
Yeah.
I was storing a lot of wounds in my solar plexus, and it doesn't surprise me that my digestive system physically took the hit after so many years. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's coming into full throttle healing on every level.
Yeah,
So it's a
exactly.
blessing. It's cool.
Yeah, you said solar plexus. Is that like chakras, like energy chakras? Is that what?
Yes,
oh,
in
I
the
see.
abdomen area. That's
Oh,
where
yeah,
I hold
yeah, yeah.
stress. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we
me
all
too.
do. Yeah, both of us do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, Emma's started gluten free, and she's loving California because everything in California is gluten free and healthy.
Yeah, but I still want a sandwich so badly. But I've been gluten free
And
for a long time.
that's the thing in the United States. We need to clean up our food, our water,
Yeah.
our air. We're ruining the soil with all the pesticides, and it's really the food that was making us sick because it's industrialized. You
Oh,
know,
of course.
Yeah.
everything should be holistic. We shouldn't have to pay for a label that says holistic. You know.
Yeah.
But it's
But I think a big problem is the portions because
Yes.
I live in Cape Town, South Africa, and like every time I come here I gain a few pounds just because the portions are so big, which I think is really causing obesity.
Oh yeah, big
It's
time.
it's the portions in my opinion because I mean you can eat anything in regulation. You can have a spoonful of ice cream every single night and probably be fine.
Right.
If it's one spoon.
Absolutely.
Everything in moderation. So,
yeah.
Some
but-
of us were kind of raised to snuff your emotions instead of expressing them, and food is one of those things that
Yeah.
you know
I struggle
people
with that.
gravitate to.
Yeah, I struggle with that.
Because we all have to eat. You know, it's kind
No, but
Exactly.
eating is addictive because it releases good feeling hormones into your brain because it's survival instincts. Like it drives you to feed yourself. Otherwise, you'll.
My goodness, girl, are you a little wise old soul?
She
I don't know
is.
how old
Thank
she is. It's
you.
none of my business, but I love
She's-
to hear her say this kind of stuff. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so
You have a beautiful
much.
daughter.
I do. She's going into her senior year of high school. And then
Yay, you go, girl.
then
Thank you
she's
so
going to come back
much.
to California. So, she's going to.
Good job.
Yeah, she was born here. She's my California baby. So,
Aw.
what do they call it? Anchor baby. She's my anchor baby. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Gravitate to where it speaks to her soul. That's where she wants to stay, huh? California. That's cool. My
Yeah.
daughter lived there for a little while.
Yeah, it's a tough city. It's very lonely, but you know, we all seem to manage. I have eclectic friends, right, Emma?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I love that.
Eccentric.
Very much so,
Yeah.
which is a compliment. So,
I love diversity. Love it.
yeah, when is your birthday, Deanna? Are you an Aries? Are you a fire sign? Capricorn.
I am a Virgo.
Virgo, Earth sign.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got
Yes, I
Aries and
am.
Capricorn, but wow, I feel like you're really strong too, very strong-willed. Like even talking about, like you said, you had the surgery. I feel like this has been a life change in a sense that, you know, we talked last week about anesthesia and, you know, how it takes you down to almost death and then
Oh,
revives
yes.
you. And every experience is different for everybody. And just like I say, every mother that, you know, gives birth, that brain belly changes the mother. You know, it's just part of life.
Absolutely.
So I feel like the surgery gave you kind of like a second wind, like it definitely motivated you, inspired you, not only with your health, but I do see, like I said, I see, you know, a luxury item coming in. So I definitely see success. So even though you're, like you said, you're healing in a lot of different areas, I do feel that you're like evolving to the next plateau. And once again, I feel there's more to come, but that's why I was wondering if you were in Aries of Capricorn, because I keep seeing you, you know, climbing this mountain of goals that you set and what you want to accomplish. And I also get like 3 friends around you too. I know you said that you were doing some house cleaning, but it does feel like there seems to be at least 3 friends that are going to try to get on your page, and in a sense that they're going to be more respectful. And I do feel like you're going to have better relationships with these 3 friends. It looks like 2 women and a man, but I am getting that there seems to be more social life ahead of you, even though right now it might be quiet. I feel that there are some really good friends that you're going to enjoy and know that you can let your hair down, relax, and you know, they're not going to disrespect and you're not going to overstep boundaries. So I am seeing, you know, really good, solid friendships coming up for you too.
beautiful. I do know who the two females are already, so that's beautiful.
Yeah, the male looks young, and it's possible that he might be helping you, either doing some handiwork or around the office. Or I just see this younger man kind of being somebody that you can rely on. That's stable and reliable. Just a good person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't feel it was romantic at all, but I did feel that there was a past romance that's coming back, like I said, in the next 5 to 6 weeks. So I'd love to hear back on that, Deanna.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. You have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
rest of the weekend.
Very nice to meet both of you.
Nice
And
to
like
meet
I
you
said,
too.
I found you on Universal Broadcasting.
Great.
I started following this page when I come across Dr. Judy.
Oh, awesome.
And now that I followed the page and I get to see all these beautiful people that come on, it was an honor to speak to both you and your daughter.
Great.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It was an honor to hear from
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
First time caller. This was great. Like I said, I heard your voice. I thought we had spoken before. We had a really good connection. So thank you for calling.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thank you, guys. You have a beautiful night.
Thank you, too. Bye, Deanna.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So, okay, so that's the plan, is that you're coming back. You're
Can I
moving
get a
back.
reading?
Yeah, I can do a reading. Perfect. Let's do a reading on Little Miss Emma. Little Miss Emily. With her star stamps. I have one. So, I'm going to miss her a lot.
I know.
She'll be back before you know it.
Yeah.
No, she says when she's here, she misses her dad. And then when she's there, she misses me. So.
We're so busy all the time that time just is like.
Yeah, but you know me,
You
brainstorm. If I talk to Emma in the morning, my day is set. I'm happy all day
Aw.
long. But
All
then.
right, you went off on a tangent.
No,
But
but
anyway,
you know me. You're around me. You know I have good days if I hear her voice and I know everything's good and she's.
Aw.
now what I was trying to say before you know it, she'll be back, and you know this, because we're so busy every freaking day.
Yeah, we're very
Before
busy.
you know it, it's like it's what Friday the 13th. Oh no,
Yeah, it is.
I
Friday
can't
the
go
13th.
out today.
Oh, I know. Well, who wanted to? That traffic
Well,
was
in
horrible.
general, I had to get to the studio. And,
Wow, a lot of boys around you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, there's a new boy coming in.
You keep
new
saying that every
affiliation.
time.
This is a water sign. This is an air sign. This is someone new. These are, friendships,
sign,
of course.
air sign.
It does feel like there could be somebody new in school, but their senior year, that would be weird.
But there's a lot of new kids that come every year.
Even their senior year?
Yeah, no, there is. There are.
Oh, okay, because it does say that there's a new boy that you might have interest in. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And, I mean, I feel like there's another friend. Oh, well, I always say her name wrong. The one that's in Dubai right now. What's her name?
Nabila?
Yeah, it says that the two of you are going to be really close.
I love her.
Yeah. Is she in college right now? She's older
No,
than you, right?
She's slightly older than me. She's 17 and she's in senior year, but I think she is a little bit
But she goes to a
older.
different school than you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she graduates before me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, for some reason, it says that she's also going to go to college. So I don't know if you've inspired her or if you've talked
she
about
is,
it.
and she said something about how if she gets bad results in her grade 12 year, if she gets bad grade 12 results, then she's gonna come to my school. So she mentioned that, but I don't think
Maybe
it'll
she'll do it
happen.
purposely.
Yeah.
But your school's not easy at all.
No, but it's not. But the thing is, it's different timing. So if she
Oh, I see.
yeah.
All right, cool. Well, she might be ending up at your school because it's coming up in the reading.
Yeah.
I thought it was college. I mean, maybe let's hope it's your school because I know that you'd like her as a good close friend.
Yeah,
has a
but I
good heart.
doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah. And so it's a possibility you may not, but hopefully, you cheered me up when if your friend Laura doesn't come to visit you in Cape Town over the holidays, that you may be coming again.
Yeah.
And we can share your incredible, beautiful presence here on UBN again.
What else do you see here?
10 more cards.
Okay.
Well, it says that I do feel like there's heartache. I mean, it could be you miss your dad and your dog. And
No, there's heartache over
really?
well, you know who. Not
Oh.
heartache, but like just
Oh.
annoyance.
Well,
A little bit of heartache.
Oh,
Yeah.
your friend in
Yeah.
Paris, the one that's in Paris
Well,
right
not
now?
anymore.
Oh,
Cape
he's
Town
back
now.
in Cape Town. Okay. Yeah. Wow. It's hurtful, but really, you can't have any
But I
expectations.
know why.
from
I
that.
know why.
Exactly.
But it's just like, I don't know. I like it says in my chart even like I tend to fall for the wrong people too quickly, and then it's like, oops.
Well, I don't know if he's the wrong person. He's very nice, very respectful, very
No,
classy, very smart.
If I fall for someone, they have to be like, they must be amazing because I'm so picky. But yeah.
The thing is, hopefully you'll get your papers squared away. You can always go and live in South Africa, no problem. But if he's now living in Dubai, I mean, that's like your dad and I, 2 different countries. It doesn't
but
look appealing.
He's definitely gonna be like a world traveler. Like
Yeah, of course. I'm
I don't
sure
know.
you will too. You've been to like 12
Like
countries.
we'll probably be lifelong friends just because we were like, we're still friends after high school, and if you keep your friends for like a year after high school, they're probably gonna stay forever. 'Cause
I kept my junior high friends more than my high school friends.
yeah.
And then my college friends, they came to my high school graduation because I went to college before graduating from high school. I had all the credits, but then I went through my graduation march in high school, and I had all a cheering section of all my college friends there. I went to college before I finished high school.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend it. What is that? What is that?
Sorry, I was just cheering on your college story.
I was gonna start cheering on this reading
Oh,
because there's like good money, good fortune. There's money coming to you, which
Hold
is
on,
great.
give
Yeah, woo!
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I had to do that.
And also, while you're here, we got to squeeze this in because every day we're either going to the beach or the pool or lunch or dinner or doing, we're doing the LA scene. But yeah, I think we need to take that meeting so that you can start working because it does say that you're going to be earning some money.
Which meeting?
I've got her a
spell
Hollywood celebrity. Well, that too, but I got her a Hollywood celebrity. We're not going to say who because we haven't nailed the account yet. That wants Emma to do all the social media stuff for this really, really, really famous celebrity.
Oh, good.
So we haven't nailed the account yet, but that'll be her first, which is a good start.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I got the secret weapon for her to nail that.
I know
account
that's
down.
why. That's why he wants you to go over to the studio.
No.
He wants to show you all the equipment.
No.
I know. Spare me, Mom. Keep me busy.
Is that it?
What? No, we've got what?
No,
3
I just
more
always
minutes?
get so disappointed because whenever you give someone else a rating, like when you're working and I sit there and listen, like you give people long, detailed readings, and then for me it's like 3 statements. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but aren't I lucky because while I'm on the phone, the time is clicking away. So it's
but
not
even
about the
here-
money.
No, but just now when you gave a reading, like it was so long and beautiful and detailed, and for me it's like, 2 things.
what did I say? What were the 2 things?
You literally were just like, oh, there's boys coming in, you're getting money. And that was it.
Okay, well that's good.
That was it.
That's a good reading because we're
Yeah, that was a good
actually.
reading.
I'm not satisfied.
She's
Yeah,
not
but-
satisfied.
Isn't the show ending in like 2 minutes?
It is, but
That's
what,
why.
I know, I'm
that
just
doesn't-
saying in
what
general.
does that got to do?
No,
with
I'm
it?
saying in like my general everyday life.
All right.
It's fine. You're not hurting my feelings because I've always allowed you to speak your mind. So brainstorm.
No, you know that you don't try hard on my ratings. You never try.
Uh-oh.
That's not true.
You don't try.
That's not true. I do not interject my opinions.
Well, we needed
many
some content
times.
for the
Many
show, so-
times. I do not interject my opinions. I do not try to control the reading.
No, I know.
But we only have a few minutes. I
You
can't go
got
on and on.
2 minutes, ladies,
I know, I
to
was just
address
saying,
your
I was just
audience
saying.
and
See, we
Yeah.
need to say
wish 'em a
goodbye.
good
No,
bye.
I was just. I
Do you
want to
go first? You're the host.
No, I was just
I'll go
saying,
first?
Every time.
Every time. Every time.
Every
Yeah.
time.
You know what? It sounds like your dad. Your dad cleans the apartment once or the house once.
Okay, we
and
have
then
to
he
say-
says,
then we have to say
I
bye."
clean every time. It's like, that's the same thing with groceries. I buy groceries every time. It's like once. Once. So anyway, that's where you get it from. And I know I piss you off when I say that.
Good to know.
So, Aaron, thank you so much. Aaron's the best. Brainstorm, thank you. Appreciate it. Woo! And of course, Emily, I love you so much. You want to say goodbye to
I love you
everybody?
too. Goodbye. Thank
Goodbye.
you. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you at Christmas.
Wear
Hopefully.
your spirit fingers.
Bye. I never mentioned the TV show. We should mention the TV show. Anyway, next week.
Okay.
We'll mention the TV show next week. Bye. I hope so.
Chic.com has worldwide users instant messaging, reading blogs, romance stories, posting pictures, getting recipes, playing games, buying, selling, psychic readings, reviewing, and much more. Interact at Psy-Chic.com.
Psychic Robin Zodiac has talent of ESP abilities to predict your future in accurate detail. Robin Zodiac has authored many advised books, and you can interact at Psy-Chic.com. Clients call Robin at 877-924-4783 for a $3 a minute reading.